Talking about claims, we have something called as the Project Bluebeam. Is it really getting prepared? The UFO laser beam in London has made a big panic and people are in disturbed situation. Already with Islam just ruling over London and UK, this has become another incident where people are going in a serious shock. You can clearly see something is trying to showcase some kind of hologram. And this thing you can clearly see even close by. It's coming from the sky, not from this particular screen. All the way to the top. Nobody knows what's really happening. Something is hiding in the sky. They thought for mere second that something is, pointing down and trying to obliterate like instantly. Like it was there for a very long time and then it disappeared. Nobody knows from where this happened. It looks like a matrix glitched out or some kind of UFO just hit in the beam. You can see even more closer. You can see so closer we are. Like we can clearly see what is really happening. This kind of beam is just this person is just standing over there and trying to take a photo with that, and this person is trying to capture all the way into the sky. Nobody really knows what's really happening. This might be the first sight, but everybody is saying that Mr. Bean is actually coming down. There is a great scene about Mr. Bean just coming down from a UFO. Yeah, something like that, because he is pretty famous in London. It feels like Project Bluebeam is being prepared over there, or maybe tested out. So many witnesses have been spotting the same thing flying over Florida skies, and this is no joke anymore. Something mysteriously like biblical things are flying in the sky. Everybody is saying, some are saying UFOs, some are saying this is the end times. Let's check out the videos because these are some unusual UFOs just flying and witnessed by so many people.
They're here, guys, all over Florida last night. Check this out. People saw anomalies in the sky. And not only that, we saw it too, and I'm going to show you guys what we saw in Miami. But take a look at this.
Yo, we thought that these were flares. They're in like 3 different angles. Looks like they're having some reunion or something. That looks like some kind of spaceship is just passing by.
What do you think it is? A rocket? SpaceX? So here's our video right here. This was shot from me last night in Miami from our car window.
What?
Strange. So it's crazy times that we're living right now. What do you guys think it is?
This is insane. Look at that. That looks like something is flying in the sky. It's like solid energy just flying in the sky, bro. It's not just one. I can clearly see all the comments are saying that they all have been witnessing these kind of things flying in the sky. And it's like usually are. You can clearly see this is going like boomerang. It's not just going up or in one angle. It's just taking like a U-turn and doing some kind of crazy stuff. And all these activities are happening in USA. This is one big thing going on, and then the helicopters came shortly. This is another claim. We have footage of that as well. We have to check out everything. This is a serious matter. Or maybe am I too excited to see these things? Yeah, there's another footage.
Brazil just made an absolute boss move in UFO transparent. Dropped the receipts on nearly 900 UFO. This is huge. So on May 31st, Brazil's National Archives 893 UFO cases, exact to the public. We're talking about sightings from 1952 all the way up to 20. Witness drawings, detailed official files were originally set to drop on 10th, but they went live early with no. So I've only cracked into it just to touch it.
Another incident happened in Los Angeles. UFO sightings just randomly in afternoon time, completely like non-transparent. They are not just hiding, they're just revealing it everything, bro. These are just mere choppers, but they gathered some unusual things. Yeah, you can clearly see everybody are in panic state right now, and you can clearly see these choppers are waiting and trying to convince some kind of UFOs just flying over there. Yeah, they're claiming clearly see this does not even move like UFO. They look like some kind of like robots with non-human functions or something. Yeah, something like drones we are talking. Like AI drone maybe, something from extraterrestrials. Yeah, you can clearly see folks are just watching over there, something happening in the sky. One thing is for sure, the chopper's noise did attract a lot of citizens over there, and they came to see what's really happening on top, and they got some unusual visitors. That's what the claims are. So many wild things we are seeing in 2025, and times are like spooked out. Somebody says that the real sound of a pulsing star, and they caught on a telescope. Sounds scary, but really not sure what is this thing. This is actually called as a spectacular supernova explosion. And we have to check it out because this might be related to the Project Bluebeam as well. Yeah, that clearly sounds like a chopper. NASA is trying to fake these things right now. It looks like a broken electric fan. I mean, it sounds like broken electric fan. Many are saying in my chat that some are like totally fake. We don't have much witnesses, just one or two. I'll show you another clip where you can see a lot of citizens just witnessed a UFO sighting in Washington DC 2025 recent clip where nobody knows what's going on. Are aliens capturing some animals or some human transportations are done using drones? This is a mass UFO sightings at holiday season. You can clearly see that everybody are just chilling.
Can you see with the camera? What is it? Is it like a cat with flashing eyes or something? Not coming in clear enough. Is that a drone? Yeah. That's a big old drone. Gotta be 5 foot big, right?
That's a pretty big drone. Folks, so they're just watching that and they decided it's even more bigger than they actually described. Yo, that looks like a cow. You can clearly see that's an animal.
It is an animal. Looks like a mountain lion.
Yeah, if that thing cuts and breaks down on somebody, it's gonna be a big problem. Yeah, that looks like a made up animal in RGB, but above what's going on, still nobody knows what is going on. Everybody thought this was a casual drone. Then it turns out to be that nobody knows what that really was. Everybody in the media were like pitch quiet, and they thought that it might be a drone. We might be getting fooled of ourselves if we say this is a UFO. But later, it turns out to be that that thing took something unauthorized. Yeah, unauthorized. Nobody knows what really happened, and all they know is that that thing was carrying some kind of a statue, a cow statue with a lot of RGB in that. Still not sure why, but the thing is, yes, this is an oddball over there. And finally they realized it that what is that really not true by humans? And they later turned out to be that let's forget that this can be a Project Bluebeam or something. And they chilled out and they started playing cards over there after that. So this is the whole situation happened with this. Let me know your thoughts, okay? Washington has a lot of weird stuff, but this one was way too much. I did show you a lot of things happening in Florida where you can see NASA, everything is just being explored, right? And what about the other places where there is no space station or anything like that? We're talking about Mumbai, where you can clearly see that 1 a.m. something unusual happens in India itself. Now you can clearly see, It looks like a meteor just falling down or a comet, but this is a rare sighting, and that thing is glowing as well. It's not like it has some RGB in that as well. In some, let me know your thoughts. Okay, this is some strange things happening. If that thing just falls on somebody, it's gonna be a dead nuke there. So many are saying these are just mere meteorite showers, but these things usually never happens in India. But let's go for the main stuff. Another incident in India. I believe that tech is not involved so much over here that you can actually fake these things up. You can clearly see that this one is no joke. We thought this was a flare or some kind of thing that later you can clearly see they multiply. They multiply in thin air.
ये तो दूसरी है देख देख
That is pretty shocking, okay? These things usually never happen over here, but it's happening all around the world. Yo, make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon. That's the most important thing of all time. To click it. And hey, stay tuned for more UFO clips. Like, okay, these are some amazing events happening in 2025. Government is keeping it non-transparent, and we have to take advantage and just sneak in even more because these are something crazy. Until then, see you all in the next video. This is Desmond, and goodbye.